is I'm going to start a new career, because I've got obviously my main farm saved. What I'll do is I'll just go here, do it a quick way, and I'll go to this farm, click it. What I usually do is I take all these off by pressing triangle, and I put on like the ones say I like and all that. What I do is always put on like basically all the old tractors. Again, I've got like good tractors because obviously I've got these ones I can use as well, but I'll stick to the old stuff first. Well, the reason I put on the money one for is because you can start off by just putting some round about, not every building, just like some of the houses and all that, but you don't have to, because you've got some jobs you can do in the farm, you can stuff you can sell. Well, you always get this if you're not familiar with the game basics, just hang it. You'll see in front of you when you start, right, you always start off at the yellow house on the farm where you've got your cows and your sheep, but you've no animals at all. So this is obviously a first look to anybody that wants to play this farm. What I usually do is I usually get into my garage, and these are all the tractors you start with. So it is, and all the equipment. But what I usually do is, say for example, I'll just get rid of them all. Because obviously if you get rid of them all, it gives you like, you can obviously save up and get your own money and get your own stuff. So I get rid of all of them. And obviously again you rebuy them when you get right in front of you, get golden nuggets. If you click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you'll see that a message comes up saying about all the golden nuggets. Now you can see it's come up on the map. If I press this midi-credits, obviously you'll see the fields that's in green you start with, so you start with field 4, 5, 6, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12, 27, 32, 33 and 34. But obviously you can tell, like if I go here and say I go to grass, you can tell number 9, 10, 11 and 12, 32, 27 and 34 are grass fields. Number 33 is nothing. If I take all the rest of this off, so you'll see that number field 8 is obviously Bartlett. Number field 7 is your soya beads. Number 33 is nothing, right? So you turn them all back on, set from, you don't bother turning on the grass because most everywhere around about you is all grass anyway. Again, all the golden nuggets are so easy to find. So it's like I can come out if I'm heading towards like the main road. And you've got this gate here, it leads up to the forestry. If you go here, that leads you into like a building, which is nobody's house. You can't get into the car, no nothing. So again, if you were playing this with so many players, what you can do is you can probably get the person who's playing with you take over this house. His job then would be just to deal with, say, everything that's in the forest, cutting down all the stuff that's in the forest, right? Obviously you can see I've come into the forest now, and obviously this is the main way you come up into this road here, and that's you here. If I go down here, so obviously whoever's on with you can take over that house here, and he can say get equipment to buy whatever he needs for his stuff for the fort, to cut down the trees. So again, you would obviously get into here, he'll get in here, and he'll say buy this machine here, the Scorpion King, which cuts down your trees for you. You can either buy that if you want to put it into wood chip, but if you don't want to buy it, if you don't want to get into wood chip, you get this vehicle as well, the Buffalo, and that puts all your logs in there, and you can take it to your sell point. You can get yourself a chainsaw, and then obviously his trailers here, yeah, the trailers are here. So again, what he's probably better off doing is goes in here, gets one of them with a lorry. So that means he can have a partner to help him out. So the lorry driver gets that into this, and what he can pick that, you can use it, and no, you can get to the skipper, so you use that to pick up the logs, telescope, pick up the logs with that, or the wheel thingy. This is a telescope one, that's to pick up your logs. Wheel loader, that to pick up the logs. The front loader, again one there to pick up logs. So again, he's obviously can use that. What you're better off is buying the telescope, so you can load it into this, and you buy one of the lorries. Doesn't matter which lorry you buy, but I usually go for these main three here. So because that means so again, if there's 6 people on, 2 people can cut down all the forest part on it. So I'm in the forest, and obviously I've come in here, and so far I've picked up 12 golden nuggets now. If I keep going, this is me now heading in towards where my other field is. Well, there's like an old house here. Again, it's an idea where people can, whoever stays in this house here, can then come up to this way, can deal with the sheep. So if you wanted to buy sheep, you go here, buy your sheep. Again, it'll tell you what you need for sheep. Sheep all needs water, hay or grass. So the best solution is, you've got like field 34 is a grass field, 33 is one of your fields there. You can either put that into grass if you want to put it into grass. So like whoever is playing it along with you, you can obviously get them to buy. You can kid on you're selling that house, but you tell him his task is to make sure the sheep are fine. You can give them some money. Again, you can obviously get them to buy, say, field 35. This is your field 34, your grass area. So he can cut this into grass. If he cuts into grass, and then what he does is he buys a baler. That's your square bales. No, that's your round bales. That's your square bales. But I usually always go for the 2 Massey Ferguson ones, because that's your square bale, that's your round bale. So again, either or, you can buy, if he buys the square bale one, then you can buy this machine, which this machine holds up to 4 bales, and then it stacks it up into 4. And then obviously you can get yourself, if he doesn't buy that, you can either buy this, and that picks them all up for him, which holds 16 bales. This here throws out smaller bales which you can lift up yourself and you can carry them. But if you buy this, with this, then you can get the trailer. What you can probably better have doing is when you buy the trailer, buy a tractor which takes the front loader, and then buy the bale spikes, or you buy the forks with the claws. So you can get that, but you need to make sure it's a good heavy tractor, so you can drop off the trailer, cut all the grass, put it into square bales. So you want a mower, you can take either one to cut the grass. If you put 33 into grass as well, means obviously you can get yourself into, you can put that into grass. If you put that into grass, you buy yourself a windrower. I usually go for maybe this one, because it's a wee bit old. This one's old as well, it's kinda newish. Again, no windmower. A windmower puts it into rows. Buy yourself a tedder. I buy this one here, and that turns the grass into hay. So you can put your field 33 into make it into grass by buying a seeder. And again, either one of these two I buy, but I always take this one because it's a wee bit old, and I'll go and get stuff for it. So again, that's like the house is down there. Obviously you can see it down there. You come in here, you collect 2 golden nuggets from here, and then you come up here now. You'll see there are golden nuggets on this path, on this road here. So it's like when you've collected the 2 in there, you can kinda kid on you're coming back out here, go into this path, and then you've got golden nuggets there. And then if you go here, you start collecting the golden nuggets, which are obviously you can see on the forest at one part. So it's like when you do a multiplayer, just make sure it's like when you're getting some cash, or other players get cash as well. You don't have to if you don't want to. Again, it's all up to you because it's your own game and stuff like that. So it's like you can see, it's like I've just went like a, if you come up here, collect all the golden nuggets here, and then you walk back down this way. You don't need to walk, obviously if you're in a machine you'll be driving about here, but obviously I'm showing you like a first look at me walking about on it. Up into this way here, oops the daisy, I've missed a golden nugget, silly me. There's a golden nugget right here, and let me slide back down this hole. I'm sure it's down here. Where is it now? it's there. So obviously you just kinda, you'll see all the rings where all the golden nuggets are. All in, there are 100 golden nuggets to collect in this farm. Other farms don't have them, and some farms do have them. But obviously it's like, you can see it's like so easy. Walking about getting all the golden nuggets so easy. So it's like, oops, walked past that one. Don't know how I managed to do that, but I managed to do it. So again, it's like if you've got dealing with the sheep, you've got this road here. It's got to take you into this field, into field 31, which again you can buy, and you can plough that to get rid of the sugar beets, because the sugar beets get used for the pigs. And what I'll do is I'll collect these golden nuggets on this side first here. So obviously, you know, there are a lot of trees you can I mean, it depends how many people are playing in it, and I can't remember if I put in this other one. No, I didn't put it on. There a machine where some of these machines you can't take by, I think it's the buffalo can only take these trees here. These trees here, I don't know, I've never tried to get the buffalo into it yet. No, the buffalo. The scorpion, is it? No, the buffalo. Sorry about that. The Scorpion King. But whenever you get the Scorpion King, and it'll ask you what length you want your logs, what you do is you just make them at a reasonable length. I usually put them at 3 meters. Because it's just like, it's more easier to try to get a grip of them, more easier to try to put them on the trailer, and so. So obviously again, you see most of the golden nuggets are right in the forest part of the game. So obviously you'll see like a missing 2 down here somewhere. If I go back here, and there's one right there at the gate heading towards into your sheep, and the other one was on that road there, which obviously I forgot about. But then it just shows you how easy it is. Again, you've got this big area here, it's got nothing in it. And stuff like this here you can't take anyway, because it just sits there as a display kind of thing. So all you'll see is, at the main farm where the cows and sheep are, I've cleared the full golden nuggets off in that small map here, in that small area. Again, that's how I'm saying, the house just down from the sheep, you can get somebody to go there, get a day to control the sheep. So that means he has field 33 and 34. He can take over 35 and use that as a grass field as well. So obviously again, if he's doing that, whoever takes over the main farm where you start off from, that person will have field 27 and 36 for grass, which obviously he can then buy field 30, field 18, 26, 36 and 24. If he buys field 36, he's better at putting that into wheat, so you can get his straw bales. Field 24, field 24 I'll probably do the exact same, put that into a grass bit, so he can obviously hire a worker onto it. Puts the grass here, cuts the grass, then you can use that field 24 just for hay only. If you buys like field 30, 18 and 26, you do them yourself, and you just keep on doing them, and then you'll get your grass that way. This area here you can obviously say go to placement, drop off wood chips at the steel station. So again, you can probably buy that, set that right there. Again, let's go into the proper map here. Oops, scroll out. This bit here, whoever takes over the wee house that's down around about here, no, down about here, this house here, it's in here where you can't see it, he can have there. If he buys that, then he can have this, he can put that in there, so you can get water to give the sheep some water. That's for hay and straw. Again, he can buy that. Where if he's buying this, what you want to do then is, if he buys that, you want to buy one of these loading wagons, which I would go for this one here, and he can tip it all in there, and he just uses that only. That's for his water. That's an old one for water again. So he can buy that. You can take that if he wants to get that. There's a shed there. One of these sheds here will fit perfect in there. But I'll obviously show you that at some other time. One of these working station, one of the washing stations, buys one of them as well. So what I'll do is, actually, I'll head over towards that button. No, that'll be part 2 on what I'm meaning by my houses. Right. Obviously again, this is me going back out to, back down towards this house here. So obviously, if you get one any helpers, what you can do is you just get the person to will enough to take over the right house. You can cry it whatever you want, and ask them to do all the forest work. You start off in again. You start at the yellow house. I would say that's your main house, say, and whoever's in this house here can just deal with the cows. Or the main house, you just leave the main house as just a normal thing for yourselves, as that's where you all kind of meet up. What you can do then is, if I come towards like field 24, because this takes you up to that other field I was telling you about. If I come to field 24, obviously this gate doesn't open, right? But what you can do is, I'll jump over it. Again, what you can do is, the person can buy, whoever wants to do it, you can get the person to take over this house over next to field 24. Again, colour whatever you want to call it. So obviously this is field 26 I'm in. Field 27, so it's closer to field 27 and 34. So he takes over that field, that house there, and the person who takes over that house can deal with the cows. And this is your main one. So again, most everybody, whenever they'll join, this is the main one, which you don't need to worry about. So it's telling you it's too heavy to lift. Again, that's that you can move the bin out of the way, stuff like that. Right, again, this is nothing. So obviously this bit here, the person takes over this house. The person who takes over this house can do the forest work, Again, with this house going up, I'll go back up here again. With this thing here, at the moment, so far I've not seen like a door. You know, there's a door there kind of thing, it's all covered up. But hey ho, you can get the person whoever wants to take over that one. The thing with it is there is like obviously again, this is sheds here. So whoever takes over that house there, he's got these sheds here to store in these vehicles. So obviously he'll need like, and right next to that farm where the sheds are, they are obviously the bit where he can fill up his water tank. So this is me now going out past 27 and 32. This is field 32 here. 27's back there. Obviously it's showing you 18, but that's part of. Goes here, and then you go here, right? Obviously it says you just buy that field straight out. When you buy that field, then it comes to be field 18 and 26 at the same time, and this is field 30 there. He buys that, and then that means he's got some grass fields. So obviously this is the main area. This is the main road here, and you see obviously cars, obviously the name of the farm right there. So obviously I'll jump over here. So these are the obviously your fields. The fields are obviously all separate. What I usually do is I usually do them, and then I'll join this one into this one, and I'll join number 4, 5 and 6 together, right? So now this is me going over to the other farm called Farm Salo. Again, you don't need to really call it by that because the main signs saying that's the name of the farm, right? Again, you'll see over here I've got over here you've got the main building. It's got like a vehicle, but you cannot drive it. Again, whoever buys that, whoever wants to help, you can get them to stay over that far, stay there, and this person will then deal with the pigs, which you'll see the pigs need a lot, right? The pigs need water, straw, corn, wheat or barley, and all the rest of it, or sugar beets and potatoes. When that person takes over, I would advise them to take up by field 13 straight away and use that into for your mainly your sugar beets or your potatoes, whatever one's so easy. Say, what was it again? Did it say? No, it doesn't. It doesn't need to grass, right? So obviously you've got field 9, 10, 11 and 12 is all grass, but when you reset all the vehicles they all go to field 12 anyway. And you've got the fields, the 5 fields over there. So again, what he can do is use field say 8 for wheat, where he can get your straw, so you can get your straw bales. Field 7 could be the cornfield. Field 6 can be sunflower or sugar beets, say sunflower. Field 5 can be barley, and field 4, right, field 7 and 8 could be wheat and barley. Field 4 could be sunflower. Field 5 can be soya beets, and field 6 could be corn. Field 13 buy that and put that into potato or sugar beets, it does not matter, whatever. And somebody can take over this cottage, this small cottage right here, and if this person takes over this small cottage here, he's dealing with these hens on this side, and he will be dealing with this forest right here, this forest here, right? He'll be dealing with this forest as well. So you'll see now I'm in another forest here now, and there are more golden nuggets in this forest here, right? But you've got like a wee bit of an area here. Again, there's not much stuff you can do, you can't probably store much in it. So again, I would probably get away with buying maybe some kind of sort of shed to say sit and put the vehicles in. There are other mods I can put on and stuff like that, where there are other mods where you'll get more stuff, but I just put on like this smaller, shorter kind of mods a wee bit to make the game a bit not too quick, to make it just be a wee bit a reasonable kind of thingish. So obviously whoever starts off, obviously I'll be the main person who will be on the farm, so obviously I'll make sure I've got a good bit of cash, and I would obviously split the cash with so many people that comes on to play on the farm. It's a wee bit annoying when you walk past one of the golden nuggets when you know where they are. Right, yeah. So as I'm saying, you can walk past them so easy and you don't realise like you're walking past them. But obviously again, you usually can see them like that one there you've seen so easy. Let's jump down here and start collecting the ones that's down this directal. Collect that one here, collect that one here. Let's go over here into this wee kind of forest part there. Collect this one, and there should be one more. Let's try to remember where this one is now. I see it now, yeah. So obviously you've got a person who can take over next the cottages front of the hens or the chickens or whatever you want to cry them. He takes over that, and he can do this forest, this he can cut down this forest. You get somebody to take over one of the other buildings over at the main farm, and he takes over the other forest. So then that means you've got two people who's dealing with forests. Well, obviously one person who's dealing with one forest, one's dealing with the forest and the chickens. And then obviously you've got one person dealing with just the forest on its own. So obviously the minute, say he takes over, and the minute he obviously cuts down all the trees, there's a machine you can buy where you can collect. There's a machine you can buy where you can create a field for more stuff. So there. So obviously and the last one is should be here where I am if I'm not walked past it. There it's there, and it says you have found that, and I've got 1 million. I've got 1 million now. So again, this is your main road. Again, whoever's dealing with say the pigs, they can either buy field 15, 14, 16 and 17 as well. The smaller fields, which makes it a wee bit more better. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. This is obviously me heading over towards the the sale point of the game. What I want to do is let me do this. I'm sorry for messing about there, but hey oh. Aye, so like you'll see like a sort of the vehicles, like obviously I'm walking about now. Yeah, so obviously again, the person can bring, whenever they do the forest and if they put them into wood chip, can bring them here, and this is a store place, right? And it tells you there, low cost storage area, right? Again, whenever they cut the logs and they don't put them into wood chip, they bring the logs here, and this is the sell point for the logs. This is one sell point, and this is what you can sell there: wood chip, wheat, barley, corn, sugar beets, potatoes, sunflower. Okay. Right. So again, only time you need to sell anything if you badly need money, but again, I'm usually on board, and if I've collected enough money, then obviously thingy. This is your sale point for your hay. I can't remember if this is your sale point for manure, and this is the liquid manure, right? So let's jump up here, and I'll jump over here, and this is me now into where my buying and selling point is. I'll go here, and if I want to buy a tractor, and I go into this area here if I want to sell a tractor. Oops and daisy, I meant to, I must have kept over there somehow. No, I can't go back over. Yeah, I can. Oops and daisy, jumped over it. If you don't want to go into the other squares, you can get the square here. You just have to make sure you buy one of these, bring this to here in a tractor, and when you open it, you can buy any either animal. So, and that vehicle can only hold up to, whenever the minute you buy it, it'll tell you how many sheep you can hold, how many cows you can hold. Obviously you buy so many. Whoever's dealing with the sheep will then bring the wheel here, right? Because that's your real selling point. And whoever's dealing with the chickens will then have to come down to the wee nice village to meet some wonderful people. To meet some, to come down here, and you'll see this part here. and because I've collected, I think it was 1 egg or 2 eggs or whatever many eggs you collect, come here and it says there are 17 others, and that's because I've collected eggs. And that's mainly that. All the rest of the fields then, obviously, if I go here, so whoever's dealing with the, say, the pigs, use automatic will have field 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then I would buy field 13 for these. If you wanted more fields, I would buy field 15, 14, 16 and 17 then. Whoever's dealing with the sheep will then buy, I would buy field 35 for them. So that means I've got grass and hay. So I would put either field 35 into grass field, so you can get your hay that way. And whoever's dealing with the cows, I would buy field 30, 18 and 26, 24 and 36 that way. Again, I would buy field, no, I would buy field 31 and number 1, put them into corn. So the minute it goes into corn, I would buy one of these headers, and what happens is when you buy this header here, say with this machine, then I would buy, say, this trailer to go with it all, and what happens is it all goes into there, and that's mainly it. So let me say, let me drive, let me buy, what can I buy? What I'll do is I'll just buy the smallest vehicle, maybe the cheapest vehicle as well. So that's me, I bought this cheapest vehicle. A wee bit sometimes hard to stop. Obviously I'm cutting through like this way here, but obviously again what you can do is you can cut these trees down to make it a clear path. So I don't like the loud noise, just get to that kind of way. Obviously you'll see I'm going to cut through all this way again here. Obviously you cut down all these trees, it makes it more easier. This is me into field 24 already, so obviously I would put this here probably into a grass field and use this field here just for hay only. Obviously I've put something off so it doesn't destroy the crops. And then if you notice you come out and you're near your house. So again you can obviously, you've got these fields, but what I'll do is I'll head up this road here up towards this other field I was telling you about. So long. If you notice, if you look at the size of that field's going to be a good field for mainly a straw. Use that in a wheat one, just use that for wheat. That would be good for it. And obviously when you get it, when you're coming down, obviously I'll show you. When you come down, you've got this gap here, you can drive right through. And then you can drive through this gap, right? Which leads into your cow field straight away, and then over there you'll see that's the feeding bit, and then you've got the shed. But if you miss that gap there, and then you've got this one here you can go straight into. So obviously field 31 and what's the other field 1, when I put them into corn, what happens is you come down here and you put it straight in here. And you don't need to use that, you can just use it on your grass. You fill this up as much as you can, and then that's how you get your silage. And obviously all your liquid, all your manure goes in here. All your solid manure goes into this one here. And obviously that square over the other side of that wall is where all the wheel goes to. So here, you come in here, obviously the milk automatic is done for you. This bit here is where you put your sheet and your hay, that's your water trough. This is a feeding trough for grass and silage. And what happens is, when it gets all dirty, it's just this bit here. But then you put your grass, hay and silage in there. So that's like a kind of walkthrough. But if again, say for example that comes up, what happens is, if say for example you were letting people buy a house, what you can do either or, put something silly down, like say for example this, and you can probably put this here, say for example. So whoever's got one house, this house here, what you can probably do, you can probably put it say here, right there, and go right, the person who's got the B house, he deals with the forest at the back. Obviously these ones here you can't get down anywhere, you can get them down, right, but you can't get it down near this one here, right. Again, what you can maybe get away with doing is finding maybe somewhere, you can probably wait until the people who's cut down these trees for you to try to place it somewhere in there, right. Like this wee solar panels, again it comes up, tells you where you can place these and stuff like that. But what you do is, whenever you find a spot you can put them, same as this. Obviously it's showing you can put it in that field, but you don't want to put it in that field. Yeah. So what you can maybe try to do is try to find it until it gets to the green spot. So again like this here, again what you do is, I would put these, not everywhere in this part of obviously part, I would put just enough in. So you get enough money. So what I'll do is, I've just spent like 10,000 just for them. So obviously this is me coming up this way, and this is me say for example whoever's dealing with the sheep. You'll see this area here, right? Obviously what I'll do is, this will be part of the second one to be done. So again, I'll go here and just say, for example, let's see. Again, it's up to whoever's dealing with the sheep. You can either buy it mainly or less. It's there. You can buy a shed. The water tank, vehicle workshop. So if we wanted to snatch it, like say for example, we buy one of these, put that there for it, buy one of them, so again that there, you can able to fix up his vehicles. That's your hay. Again, you probably won't need to worry about that. Let's see how many vehicles does he need. He needs one with a trailer, and one more. You can get 1, 2, 3 in there, 3 in there, that's 6. So I would buy the big ginormous one. Like you'll see. So let's say put this right here. Right. That's a big shed. Right. Obviously that's a vehicle shed. Again, either or, whatever kind of. You can use one of these as your house. Let's say buy this one, this small one for your house. Right. And let's say we'll put his house here. Right. And then the best thing to do is, obviously you'll see the two of them are the same, but one's obviously that, right? And let's say for example, let's buy this, and this can go here, right? So straight away I've bought most a good bit there straight away, right? You come up here, and you come out your vehicle, come over here, and you just it tells you what you press, and you can wash your tractor, right? And this is obviously his wee house, but obviously you can't get into the doors and the houses, but you can make that into his house, right? This is his shed where he'll be parking his vehicles, right? So let's say, for example, let me see, right? You'll need to buy, let's say for example, he buys one of these, right? Buys a tedder. We'll go for the small tedder now. A baler. Let's see, square bills, yes. One of them, yes. One of them, yes. No, let's see. One of them, yes. This thing here, yes. Now, I say this here, right? And let me go to the last one here, say yes to there, put that up high. So yeah, so let's see now, I'll go to this. Let's say we'll go and buy this big massive Ferguson weight. Go here, go here. Pick up. Ready. Attach that already. So obviously, again, you come to market, and obviously you're buying your own vehicles in a way. But again, you don't need to buy tractors. You can buy, say, this, if you want to buy that, and then whenever if I've got the other mod on, which you can buy that, and you can have a wee trailer. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll quit the game. Obviously I'll never bother my back end to save it. You need me to mind them all. I'll say start a new game, do this again. Obviously take all that offset if you keep the maps on. The map automatically stays on anyway. I don't like that. I would buy something like that one here. I'll show you the reason why now. This thing, that thing there I was telling you about. That again. That. 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 The sweeper obviously you need that just so you can clean up all your stuff, your animals. So obviously I showed you the walkthrough. Yes, I know I never saved it, but I'll explain. The reason why I never saved it because I've already got one saved. There's no point in me trying to save this one. Where on my other one I can obviously do a load of stuff, and I would do it that way. Again, the golden nuggets will keep on showing up. You don't need to collect them if you don't want to collect them. Again, let's start selling all the vehicles that's here. Again, you maybe don't need to sell them all. You can probably keep at least the ones you know you need, right? Oh no, I know what I'll do. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just click these ones here. Make it fast. And I'll go back into the tractors. What I'll do is, obviously you'll see I'm buying old tractors at the start, right? I'll buy this old tractor here, right? And I'll get a weight for it. I'll put that one on it straight away. Obviously that one there, it tells you it's for series 600, right? When I buy that, I'm going to balers type. You've got this trailer here, or you've got the old Massey Ferguson one. You can have it with the things up at the side, or without them. Again, either or, I would say go without them, right? So obviously I've pressed left to come straight to this. Let's pick that up. Again, with this size of this tractor, you probably don't need the weight at the front, but it's best putting it on, right? Again, you can either or you can drive in the machine or drive out the machine. really good at driving. Again, you can leave it like that and have the camera behind you and so and so. Obviously you'll see in passing where the golden nuggets starting to get their own are all back up because I never said it again. Heading into proper farm now, into obviously the actual farm. Right. So again, I would actually have to go more proper game. I'm just doing like this now. So you'd have somebody with that farm there, somebody with the other farm on the left hand side. The main one just leave. This is a gate. You can get out of the gate to lead up to this. Oops. Oops, I lose it. I think I've gone that. I'll be a bit wrong. Try again. Perfect. No. So obviously this is me showing you making up to this bit where I was messing a bit on. Right? On my farm, this bit here I've actually created into a field. Right? So again, you can either all leave it the way it is, right? So let's say we'll go here and let me see, what can I do? Let me put some of these down just now. Again, you can kind of use this wee cottage hang here if you want to do, but sometimes it's really hard. Right? So for example, let's say this is, we'll put these here just now next to this wee kind of one there, right? Well, 3 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put 5, no, so there's it, put 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put 8 around, well, near that building, and then we'll put, how many here? We'll just put, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put 6 of them there, right? So I come out here. You can either, or you can put this anywhere, this wash thing. Do you mean? You can put it here. Put it there, right? Either or, whatever one you want to buy. Let's say for example we'll go for this one, right? Yeah, we'll go for this one, right? Put that there, right? And we'll go for a wee small shed for you as well. It's just like a wee shed. It'll probably go with a wee building. It'll look nice. That'll look probably snazzy. Oops and daisy. Yeah, so put that there, right? And now get to the big shed here, right? So big shed. Put the big shed. Put the big shed close to the trees, right? You don't need to put it close to the trees, but I do anyway. Buy yourself a wee working bit station. Turn it. So that's a wee working station. And your water tanker, right? Let's say we'll put the water tank here, right? So more or less this, the way I've done this, I put this here, so you don't need to have that right there, but we'll put it there anyway, right? Obviously you'll see I'll come over here, right, to the working station, right? If you click there and press that, it tells you can either sell that vehicle, right? So for example, if you wanted to buy a better tractor after you've got wee bits of bobs done, what you do is let's try to reverse this. So you keep your tractors in here, right? So you will, right? Let's get out of the fucking tractor. So you can see you've made yourself, this area here is for the people who want us to deal with sheep only. If you notice, I've got one tractor, you can fit another 2 tractors next to that. So again, that means you've got like one tractor will pull this one and this one, because that one will attach to that one, so that'll be one tractor for that one, right? You have a tractor for your water tank, so there's 2 tractors straight away. You'd have a tractor for the windrower, 1 tractor for the tedder, and 1 tractor for the mower. For this here, again, that's what I'm saying, that's just for that. If you were say you wanted to buy, say, this thing here, again, you place it anywhere you want, really, in it, anywhere you want in that on the field, but you need to make sure you do place it that you can get to both sides. So if we do that, right, obviously you'll see right there, right, this side here, you've dumped your grass, no, not your grass, your hay there, that soaks it up, and then you come here and you get it coming out that pipe, right. Again, it's just another way you can do stuff, but that's like me showing you if you wanted to have that bit there as just a nice wee area for yourself. Again, if I had the fencing up, you can probably fence it all out and have it to be a nice wee park. It's just a normal shed. You see, you can probably kid on, you can use this, you can just say this is your house, and that's you, and obviously that's it.